I'm doing hump shit. Fuck all that young shit. I'm cool with hump shit. Type shit. Activity. I'm doing hump shit. Fuck all that young shit. Type shit. I'm doing hump shit. Fuck all that young shit. I'm cool with hump shit. Type shit. Activity. I'm doing hump shit. Fuck all that young shit. I'm cool with hump shit. Type shit. Activity.
Yo, chat, welcome back to the stream. Be streaming on the mic. Let's get it hype. Smash that follow. Drop your emotes. Pog in the chat. Let's stem the convo. Topics on deck. We going live. I'm the uncle on the cam, spitting knowledge in the memes. From politics to cooking schemes, I'm building dream teams. We raid the mind, no lie. Dive into debates from mental health to daily wealth, staying up late. Chats lit with KW, losing the mix. Bits raining, subs popping. We addicted to the fix. FPS, RPGs, we talking every genre. No cap, real talk, not just gamer paranoia. Be streaming, living the dream. Stimulate your mind, fuel the steam. Drop your questions, light up the screen. Diverse convos in a live stream scene. We flip topics like pages, no limits, no cages. From climate change to road rage, we engage stages. I'm breaking down myths with receipts in the chat. Sub alerts go off, communities where it's at. Pop culture, economics, we mash them up right. IQ high, vibes tight, keep the end game in sight. Emote your feels, share how you heal, it's ideal. Unc's vibe universal, that's the real deal. Chat what you think, hit the clip, let it rip. Tell me your topic. Stream it live, don't skip. Thanks for tuning in. You know the name, Unc be streaming. Catch the next drop. Live talk, always be dreaming. Follow, subscribe, hit that bell ring. Peace out, see you soon, let the hype ring.
What up, people? I swear AI music is, they be trying, man. They be trying. They be trying to do their little thing. Welcome back, nieces and nephews. Welcome, nieces and nephews, to Unc Be Streaming. Your favorite Unc that ain't no punk. We talking about Uncle Good Time, not Uncle Bad Touch in the house, if you know what I'm saying. That's so unfortunate. But it's Wednesday and I'm feeling real diabolical, really diabolical today on this good old Wednesday, this good old hump day. So a lot of shit I'm gonna be talking about and saying today probably gonna sound quite fucked up or unfortunate. It is what it is. What's good, Jamari? What is good? A lot of shit I'm saying today. What's up, MS Best? Welcome in the house. Before we get started, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Like, subscribe, comment, and share as we get real diabolical on this good old Wednesday, aka Hump Day. It's the middle of the week. Hump Day, the weekend is coming. Yo, I think the state fair should be coming here to Texas soon. I usually don't go at the beginning, but we go somewhere in the middle or the end. Man, yo, see, my older kids is no concern. They grown, so it ain't that bad. At one point, I was me, a wife, and 4 kids going to the fair. I didn't ride any rides. My wife didn't ride any rides. All the kids rode rides, and everybody want to eat. You know how that fair costs. That fair be like you go get some food, regular food. That should be like 15, 22 tickets, right? But as you know, one ticket equals $1. So when it said 22 tickets for some food, that means $22. And I ain't talking about no meal. You might be getting like chicken tenders and fries, 16 tickets. Oh my God. $16, shit like that. Anyway, yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. It doesn't cost you a penny, a nickel, or a dime. It's 100% free. But if you want to support the channel, the cash app's right down there, $sign streaming, and we'll go directly into funding the channel. Anything from $1, $1 on up will be greatly appreciated. But if you ain't got it, don't want to, it's all good because that like, subscribe, and comment and sharing is 100% free. Oh, also, before we get started, don't forget to do some form of self-improvement today. Build a better you. Every day, you should become a better version of yourself than you were the day before. Be it physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. Whatever it is, become a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. Read something you didn't know. Meditate. Work out. Walk around the neighborhood. Do some push-ups, some sit-ups, some jumping jacks. It's whatever. Baby steps don't matter because baby steps are still a step forward. Don't fall into the comparison syndrome where you're not in life where somebody else is because you're not them. Improve yourself best within your capabilities, your time, your energies, things of that nature. But you always got to improve yourself every day. Not a day go by that you don't become a better version of you. Even if you just do 30 push-ups and 30 jumping jacks every day. The next day you do 31. The next day you do 32. You know what I'm saying? Just always improve yourself. You read something new for 30 minutes one day, read something new for 40 minutes the next day. Whatever it is, what it is. Even if the day after that you only read something for 15 minutes, long as it's something new, you still improve yourself because you didn't know about this thing before. Life isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. We always a work in progress from the cradle to the grave, from the day we born all the way till we 10 toes up, till we pushing up daisies, to our dick in the dirt, whatever you want to call being dead, all the way up to that point, you are working on yourself, people. So please do it. Please continue to do it and don't fucking stop. If you ever get anything from anything I ever say, get that. Work on yourself. Build a better you at all times. With that said, let's get to the fuckery, right? Cause it is Wednesday, Humpday. And your boy last night when I was like, what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow? For whatever reason, I was feeling like being on some ignorant shit. So let me go and throw this cat out of here because he ain't gonna stop. So yeah, I was feeling like being on some ignorant shit. It ain't nothing changed. And when you're talking about ignorant shit, you can't get any more ignorant than my boy, Jay Prince for president. Now, you might be like, Who the hell? What the hell is a J Prince for president? Well, he's a content creator named J Prince. His channel, J Prince for President. Go over there and subscribe. He's quite entertaining, quite funny. He's ignorant as hell, but sometimes ignorance can be entertaining. But as you, like I said, it's Wednesday, it's hump day, and your boy feeling diabolical. So of course, we about to check out some statements made by J Prince, which I ran across on IG. I just want to say, JP is a bit of a shock jock, which with most shock jocks, they speak in extreme ways. They become extremists. I don't agree with some of the stuff he's saying, most of the stuff, or the extremes he's going to. Because a lot of the stuff he might be saying, even if it's somewhat true, and it's some truth to it, it's you're gonna see. But let's check it out, man. Like this is your introduction, if you haven't heard of this guy, to J Prince for President. I'm feeling diabolical, and nothing gets much more diabolical than what this guy about to say. But the day is still young, so who fucking knows? Let's check it out.
I want y'all to stop telling me that I need to start loving black women. Black women have done everything to show me that she's my enemy, black man. Black men, the black woman is not on your team. Just think about it. The black woman have got you killed. She done got you robbed. She done got you in cemeteries. She done got you in the white people courts, knowing that they is against to tear down the black families, fighting for your kids. She done majority of the black kids has been abused by them. She have abused your kids. She have been ashamed of your kids. She have murdered your kids.
When I said I don't agree with everything he said, the truth is a lot of the stuff he's saying is true. Everything he's saying has happened at some point, has happened quite a few times. However, I don't believe that it's the standard per se. I don't believe it's the majority. However, it is a number that's way too big. By I don't believe it's the majority, I don't believe it's 51% or above. But I can say that 40 through 50% might be true in the shit he's saying. So let's not get it twisted. He speak as if all or the vast majority of sisters is on this timing that he's talking about, or have done all these things or some of these things. But it's a big number. Now, some of the things he listed, more than 50% have done it. But all combined, I don't think more than 50% done it. But some of these things he listing, more than 50% have done it. Let me run it back though. Now y'all see
kids. She have no fault. Divorce your. I want y'all to stop telling me that I need to start loving black women. Black women have done everything to show me that she's my enemy, black man. Black men, the black woman is not on your team. Just think about it. The black woman have got you killed. She done got you robbed. She done got you in cemeteries. She done got you in the white people courts knowing that they is against to tear down the black families, fighting for your kids. She done majority of the black kids has been abused by them. She have abused your kids. She have been ashamed of your kids. She have murdered your kids. She have no fault divorce your. She had Me Too movements against you. She put out false allegations on you, sexual and abuse, right? She have put the white man education system above you, telling about you stupid if you don't know how to speak proper English and shit, right? The black woman have done everything to show you that she's your enemy, right? She have threw you up under the bus. She have threw our black boys up under the bus. We let the white man attack his mental state, telling him that he's ED and ADHD, right? For a check. She have threw your black race under your black family under the bus for a $563 check, right? So she don't even want to look like you. The black woman don't even walk around praising her natural black hair that was created by you. She covers up that dark skin that created by you, right? And she will have the audacity to tell you that she mixed, right? The black woman have done everything to show you that she's your enemy. And after she done all of that, she would tell you that she love you.
Like I said, I told you it was going to get extreme. It was going to get intense. It was going to get diabolical. By the way, I just want to add, this man has 3 daughters who are black. As he said these extreme things about black women. Now, because he feels this extreme way, does that mean he's going to teach and mold his daughters to not be like this? You would hope so, and we shall see. I don't talk about people's kids. I just brought them up because it's a fact, but I won't say nothing negative about them. I know for sure, even though a lot of people don't agree with his lifestyle, which I'm not going to get into either, but he has custody of all 3 of his daughters, and his ways might be kind of ghetto and wild, but he swallows his pride, and it ain't much he won't do to keep I don't know if you can't say if he does do it for himself or for them, but since he do it for himself, they're going to benefit anyway. But he do what he need to do to keep a roof over their head and things of that nature. I give him that much.
She got you black men on your knees, sucking the cock of a white man God named Jesus. Every time you do something a favor for her, she tell you that Jesus did it, right? Meanwhile, when they get with a white man, right? When they get with a white man, she praised that white baby. She hit every like button on Facebook when you post a biracial baby, right? The biracial kids get treated the best, right? She never called a white man to come and fight her problems and risk him going to prison and risk him going to the cemetery. She allowed the white man. She don't call the white man a punk and a coward because he cried in front of her. She don't tell a white man he got to wear Gucci and Louis Vuitton to date her. She date the scummies of the scums of white men, right? The black woman, when she get with a white man, she praises him. And I always say that the reason why Her excuse, the black woman excuse, well, the white man treat us better. The only reason why the white man treats you better because you have not created cemeteries. If you have I guarantee you, if you put the white man half of the stuff that you done to the black man, he won't be fucking with you. He wouldn't be messing with you if you put him through the half of the stuff that you put us through. So stop telling me and gaslighting black men that we wrong because we talking against black women. Because for a long time, the black woman used to go on these talk shows and talk down on black men.
I know there are certain behaviors that a high amount of women do. Not all, but far too many. I know it's certain things that a high amount of black women do. Not all, but far too many. But even knowing these things, I try my best to treat each individual as the individual they are. And I'll give them the time, the space, and opportunity to show me if they just like the others or if they not like the others. Now, I'm not saying just throw these things that you experience and witness out the window. No, stay on high alert, keep your antennas up, and keep your head on a swivel. Because nobody wants to get sideswiped. Nobody wants to get T-boned. Nobody wants to get hoodwinked or bamboozled. But to walk around feeling like a lot of the stuff he's saying is guaranteed and bound to happen in the default setting, it ain't doing the people justice. It is not gonna do you justice in the relationships, be it friendships or romantic, that you try to create. So, because I'm not saying anything he's saying I'm not saying that shit don't happen. Everything he said down there does happen and happens at a high number, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the standard and default. Now, the shit shouldn't be happening at all, but the key ingredient is quickly identifying the people that's on that bullshit and separating from them ASAP. Step away from them as soon as possible.
And lie and say black men wasn't there. She lied. How I know one thing you can't tell me is about a black woman. You know why? Because I was raised up on the single mammy communities, and black men was always there. They was called step dummies that y'all call stepdaddies, right? The step dummies were black. What color was y'all stepdaddy? Black. But the statistics wouldn't know that. You know why? Because every time them people want to come over her house, she'll call everybody, tell them to move, get their shit out the house till these people leave. And the step dummy gonna do it. But black men was always in the home. They was called stepdaddies. They wore those dress up shirts with short sleeve dress up shirts with the pocket right here, where they had their lighter and their cigarettes, Cool 100s, menthol, and they had the gas lighters where you had you flip it up and that mug flame all up like it's a barbecue grill lighter. They wore the big old Kango hats with the Jerry curl fro hanging to the side. They drove.
Everything he's saying is extremely specific. Like he describing some of his mama old boyfriends or something.
Oh my God.
Like he's being very detailed and specific, as if the shit he describing is coming from straight up memories. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it. I can picture the motherfucker that he describing at this point.
1974 beardless saber with tennis balls on the tennis, singing the blues. So that was the step that when she lied to these people, black men, that black woman have done everything to show you that she's your enemy. What else do the black woman need to show you? What else? She have murdered millions of your black babies. Millions of your black babies. How many biracial babies have a black woman murdered? I guarantee you she have not deleted not one biracial white man baby.
There's no way to remotely prove what he just said. And that's what's funny about this dude, man. He be saying some big, bold, wild things, right? And it's just no way to prove that in the history of child deletion, which again, I don't agree with at all, unless in cases of rape, incest, the child's life, the mother's life at high risk, and the child got a low chance of making it too, or the child got some kind of genetic condition or whatever that's gonna make his life very painful and short, or not a life worth living, where they know even if you had a baby, he ain't gonna be able to even remotely function, that kind of thing. Those are the only times I believe in child deletion. Not because you didn't like the dude didn't like you, he left you, he broke up with you, you didn't know him, you weren't feeling him like that, you not ready, all that shit. All that shit is cold-blooded murder, in my opinion. And for all this, just a clump of cells, it's just an embryo, it's just a fetus, it's not a human, it's not alive. You was a fetus before too. Show me a human that wasn't a fetus, and then your point makes sense. Show me a human that never was an embryo, then your point makes sense. Till then, child deletion is killing a human. Enough said on that. Let's get back to the J. Peasel though.
Not one. They starting to talk like white folks. These black women think they white women nowadays. They really believe they white women because they got an education.
The education. I don't know what to talk like white folks mean. Because he's speaking English himself. Maybe he mean using proper English, not a lot of slang, not a lot of jargon, whatever. That kind of thing. I don't personally consider not speaking any Ebonics per se, talking like white folks. But to each his own, to each his own.
And they really think they smart. They really dumb, but they think they smart. Stop saying that these black women is people I should trust and I love them. Only thing I'm gonna use black women for is to make my babies. That's it, and that's all.
Damn. Damn.
What the hell? Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That boy said all he gonna use the black woman for is to make his babies. That's wild. That's wild as fuck. Shit.
Y'all keep trying to revive something that's dead. The black woman no longer valued the black relationship, the black marriage, the black family. She don't value that shit. She want to value the white man shit. She want to value the Asian man babies. That biracial look. I got cousins that's light-skinned and they get treated better than all the dark-skinned people. They get away with murder. And who you think treated them that well? The black woman did. The black woman set that standard. That the light-skinned kids get treated the best. They don't get it. They don't get cussed out or whooped or get in trouble the way the dark-skinned kids do. They don't call the biracial, the light-skinned kids, you ugly just like your white daddy. They don't abuse the white man's kids because they look like they kids. In fact, they be proud to have a white man's baby and thinking that just because she got a white man's kid, she automatically thinks she good looking or cute because she got a white man's kid. That's the black woman. Those are the truth that she have not discussed. You have never seen a black woman abuse no biracial kids. Never. Not no white man kids. You have never seen one of those swirlers preventing the white man from seeing his kids. You never seen that. You never seen for white men to have history of raping black women. You have never seen them putting on no allegations on them, locking them up. In fact, you got black women signing up to play slave acts with BDSM with white men. I'm sorry, y'all. If you want me to love a black woman, they gonna have to pick a side. It's not gonna be they get to keep both sides. Either they with us or they're against us. And black women have showed you that she's against you.
I had no idea this shit was this long. I never watched this in its entirety, but this motherfucker got a lot to say and he going the fuck in. God damn. By the way, this guy would go out to a club, pub, or bar and holler at nothing but black women after saying all this. Now, he did admit that black women are only good to make his babies. I personally wouldn't want to have a child with someone I feel this way about and think is this fucked up and evil. To each his own. But I'm not finna go through the catalog and find the video. But I have heard this guy say that he purposely chooses ain't shit baby mamas so that he can have custody of the children. So since he pretty much this whole time been saying that black women ain't shit, it would make sense that he choose to have his kids with black women because based on his opinion of them, it would almost guarantee his chance of the black woman not being about shit so that he can get custody of his kids.
Oh my God.
Based on what he want and how he feel, the math is mathing. Not saying he's accurate, but based on how he feel about the black women and based on how he wants the kids, and based on how we know the best way to get the kids, based on all that shit, his theory makes sense if what he's saying is true.
She has showed you every bit that she props up the white man over you. She done propped up that white man's education system. She done propped up that white man's baby. She done propped up that white man's looks. Oh, you got good hair. If your hair nappy, oh, she done ain't fucking with you. Let you have some what they call pretty hair. And don't tell me to feel sorry for her because they was programmed that way. I don't care how they was programmed. They enemies to the black man. Don't trust them. Use them to have your babies and get the fuck on. And make sure you bring a camera surveillance. So she won't put off a lie like she want to say white women have done. I'm Jay Prince for president of United Negro Nation of the Black House, and I approve this message. Call me a lie. I want y'all to stop telling me that I need to start loving black women.
Well, damn. He came in. He said what he said. He stood on business. And he doubled down. Call him a motherfucking lie. I guess he meant calling him a lie. That means you a lie. Let me know in the comments, people. Replay gang. People out there, by the way, shout out to the replay gang for this little old poor struggle streamer. Unc B Struggle Streaming. I might have to change the name of my channel to Unc B Struggle Streaming. Ah, man. That was very intense. Very, very, very intense. But yeah, let me know if you agree, disagree with the things he said. Like I say, a lot of the stuff he says is true, but it's different levels to each thing he said as far as how much it happens. Some barely happen, some happen a lot, some happen the majority of the time, and he threw out a whole lot of points and things as if they was just all just probably equally done or something, and that's just not the case. Some of the things he done are said, of course, are worse than others. Some of the things are like whatever. So some things are worse than others. Some things like whatever. Some things barely done. Some things done a lot. Some things done like a massive amount of times. It was all mixed up, but lumped into like this is what they do. And that's the part that I can't really co-sign to. But again, the things he said do happen. So keep your eyes out, your eyes open, your antennas on, and your radar going, so you don't have to deal with those type of people. So here we go. It's Humpday. It's Wednesday. Let's get a little bit more diabolical and see what's going on in this world. You want to know something? I had a homeboy. He was talking to me, and he said something that cracked me up. Um, no, first of all, we're gonna talk about this. Yeah, you know how women be like, I want a man to chase me. Why don't men chase me? Why don't men be obsessed with me? First of all, fellas, listen closely. Never, ever, 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 ever chase a woman. Because if you have to chase her, that means she's running from you. Fellas, also, don't listen to that. She's playing hard to get shit. Okay? Women do not play hard to get with men that they like. This for my nephews. This for my nephews out here. Listen up, nephews. Ain't telling you no lie. I've been on this earth 47 years. I was in the military for 15 years. Lived a fun and adventurous life. Trust me. That's all I'm going to say without dry snitching on myself. And yeah. When a woman likes you, she throws the least amount of obstacles. Listen, women only ask men for money that they don't like. Especially early in the relationship. Now, if y'all in a committed relationship, bada bing, bada boom, y'all official, y'all exclusive, and some shit come up, and y'all been messing around for 8 months, a year and a half, blah, blah, blah. Of course, she might ask you for something. That ain't the same. If y'all ain't went out once, ain't had sex, all that kind of shit, they don't ask you for nothing unless they don't like you. Because they understand that asking for stuff early in the game is going to turn off and push a lot of men away. But if they don't like you like that, they don't care about turning you off or pushing you away. But when they like you, they not going to do that shit because they don't want to turn you off or push you away. They can be hungry, broke, lights, whatever, about to get cut off. When a woman really likes you, she's going to act like her life in order. She ain't going to bring up none of her fucking problems. She ain't going to do no begging, nothing, because she don't want to do or say shit that's going to make you be like, oh, hell no. I don't want to fuck with this chick. So remember that, fellas. They asking you for shit means they don't like you. Them playing hard to get means they don't like you. Them needing hella expensive dates mean they don't like you. Them worrying about where y'all going for the date instead of just a simple fact that she's hanging with you means she ain't that into you like that. Straight up. You ain't gotta believe me. You ain't gotta believe me at all. But the proof be in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding, people. So I just be on IG and shit, you know, seeing shit, checking out shit, pulling up shit. It be a lot of weird stuff out there that catch my attention. People just saying shit, talking off the side of the internet, and a lot of shit be weird as fuck and sometimes diabolical. Today I'm talking shit just in general about anything that's goofy that catch my attention, and yeah, we gonna go there. Let's get back to it. Some of these clips are goofy, and they're very short, and they straight to the goofball shit, which comes in handy. We're gonna big up this real quick. We're gonna hit this and get straight to it.
How a man I can talk to. It's crazy to me how a man I can talk to within a week, not even a month, want to do shit for me that a man I've been talking to for months won't even do for me. Y'all guys just be a waste of time. It's crazy to me how a man I can talk to within a week, not even a month, want to do shit for me that a man I've been talking to for months won't even do for me. Y'all guys just be a waste of time.
So, who's gonna tell her, people? Who's gonna tell her? I guess old Unc is. Listen here, niece. Listen here, niece. Check this out, niece. Yes, a man you knew for a week is gonna seem to be willing to do more than a guy that you knew for months, because that man that you knew for a week, he probably ain't had the poom poom yet. It's called love bombing, baby girl. Get your mind right. Of course, he's gonna do more. He's gonna come in on his best behavior, doing the most, because he's trying to get the poom poom and get up out of there. Of course, the dude that you knew for months ain't gonna do the same shit as that dude, because he done had the poom poom. He done found out that the poom poom is mid, probably. He done had bullshit arguments with you. He done smelled your morning breath. He done smelled your farts. He done had your boring conversations. It's just like when you get a new job. The first few weeks, everything's exciting, fun, and interesting. You're learning new things, doing new things, meeting new people at work. 6-7 months in, your alarm clock go off. You're like, oh my fucking God, I gotta go here again. Everything is sugar and spice at the fucking beginning. Now listen here, niece. You're clearly younger than Unc, but you ain't no spring chicken from the looks of you. You're definitely in your mid to late 20s, maybe early 30s, but that makes you a grown-ass woman. At this point, if you don't understand the reason why the man you knew for a week is gonna seem to do more for you than the man you've been with for months, you are doomed to get hoodwinked, bamboozled, love bomb out of your poom poom for eternity. But before we leave this, we're gonna hear this one more time.
It's crazy to me how a man I can talk to within a week, not even a month, want to do shit for me that a man I've been talking to for months won't even do for me. Y'all guys just be a waste of time. It's crazy.
And that's how they get hoodwinked and bamboozled, by the new dude that's coming in, trying to do the most, but it's not even sustainable. That shit's not even in his budget. But he can do it for like a fucking month. He can do it a few times at the beginning of the top relationship, and y'all give this nigga the poom poom because he's doing all this shit, and find out that he was only doing that shit with his income tax money, but he don't got the box now, and he up out of there. Straight diabolical. Fall for it every time. But she thought she was cooking. But the thing is, with all honesty, she forgot to turn the stove on. You ain't cooking if she forgot to turn the stove on. Hey, fellas, I'm about to play a clip, right? Tell me if you ever experienced this. Is this common in this day and age or rare? Have you ever experienced this in your life? Check it out.
I don't have no money. I don't even know how to eat.
Before I get started, let me read the text. It says, the next day after meeting a baddie in Atlanta. Personally, I think it's like this in any major city. So wherever you from, think about if this happened to you. But the next day after meeting a baddie in Atlanta. Let's see how realistic this is, or is he just like exaggerating?
I don't have no money. I don't even know how to eat. I don't even know how to get something to eat. I don't know. It's just like, I just don't know. Like, my shit is gone. Like, I don't have no money. I don't even know how to eat. I don't even know how to get something to eat. I don't know.
Yo, I don't hear no lies, yo. Motherfuckers be throwing their problems out really fast. Especially, like I said, if they don't like you like that. If they like you, her stomach be growling. She ain't gonna say shit because she don't want to run you off. But if they only kind of like you, you're gonna get this shit. First conversations, yo. Some shit come up. Oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do about these warrants. I don't know what I'm gonna do about these tickets. I'm behind on this. I'm behind on that. I suggest saying just, oh man, that's fucked up. Wow, that's unfortunate. I don't know. But of course, if you reply like that, you're gonna come off as a broke boy. But nothing is more hilarious than broke people, the begging person, calling the person they asking for shit from broke. I would never understand that, and that would never not be hilarious. But it continues.
You telling me I gotta be financially stable to date broke women? And they come pre-fucked? Oh hell no. Double it and give it to the next person. I don't want it. I'm factory reset. You telling me I gotta be financially stable to date broke women? And they come pre-fucked? Oh hell no. Double it and give it to the next person. I don't want it.
Listen. Yo, the pre-fuck line is fucking hilarious. And he ain't fucking lying. Sometimes not only do you have to be financially stable to date these broke women, sometimes they coming at you like, You have to be well off or wealthy to date a broke woman that might be pre-fucked, pre-used wound, i.e., got another nigga kid. Oh my God! Predisposed to diabetes because based on the CDC, 60% is obese and another 20% is overweight. And you got to be financially stable to get that. And often, financially stable ain't what they talking about. Because if you're a single man out there making 50, 55K, especially in the South, you are financially stable. But we already know how they feel about that man. So, honestly, he could have changed this to, I gotta be wealthy, rich, or well off to date a broke woman. Because that's really what they be saying. Guys, this is just a picture, but I thought it was funny. Proven to be real. I've seen it all around. It's been proven to be real. It's just a picture, but I thought it was hilarious. It says, guy made a Tinder profile, writing he had a criminal record for beating women. Got 800 matches in 48 hours. Oh my God. I don't know if they just don't read bios. I don't know if they don't give a fuck. They like, if you look like a goddamn male model, I'll take the chances of getting beat. Listen, for people that claim to be dating with intention and looking for a life partner and all that stuff they be saying, to not read a bio doesn't sound very intentional to me. So the fact that this went down, the math just not mathing. Oh, hell no. I wonder if a woman can put, a really pretty woman can put in her bio, I'm a gold digger. If you fall asleep, I might run your pockets. And when I get mad, I love to put my hands on men. I wonder how many matches she would get in 48 hours. You know what? I might do a social experiment on that. I might find some random, really pretty girl, hijack her pictures, make a dating profile, write something like that in a bio, and leave it up for 2 days and see how many dudes send her likes. I might test that. I'll get back with you on the numbers after I do it. See how wild and wicked these dudes out here are for a pretty face and a fat ass. It's gonna be some dudes that don't give a fuck. I can probably make a profile with a woman that's really pretty and fine, and in the bio put, just to let you know, I do have, which one is the sexual transmitted form of herpes? Two. I had HVS2. If that's a problem with you, that's okay, and I understand. Oh, hell no. I'm gonna pick a woman that's a dime. Put that in the bio and see how many dudes be like, yeah, I'm down for it. I'll work around it. You know, all whatever. I'm 100% positive. Um, quite a few guys are going to bite. Quite a few guys are going to bite. It's a wild, wild world we living in, people. I ran across this video, and I'm not the only unk out here giving wisdom. As a good unk, sometimes you have to, sometimes you got to give a little tough love, right? Sometimes you got to tell your nieces and nephews some shit they don't want to hear. I ran across a clip of an unk keeping it realer than real. He told his niece few, because this person ain't a niece, this person ain't a nephew, they a niece few. And you're gonna see what the fuck I'm talking about. Pretty much this person is a Manny Fresh, is a young MA, is a stud muffin. That's why it's a niece few. And he gonna, yo, at first I thought he was just being like funny or being a jerk, but he really gave her a straight up life lesson in a straight, direct way that only a real man communicates. And a lot of women don't like it. That's why they try to tone police. But kept it raw and uncut. And if she didn't get that life lesson, anybody watching it didn't get it, they ain't gonna make it in life. He didn't lie, and he just let her know pretty much that you make certain choices, you gotta understand a lot of shit gonna come with it. Let's get to this real motherfucking unctivity right here, where unk hold it down. It says, did he really say this? Uncle to niece, you want to be a man, then be one. Let's get to it.
Bruce, I'm not listening. You gotta take the drawers out.
I'm not taking no drawers out. What you trying to take drawers out for?
Because it make it lighter.
No, we still
heavy.
gonna have to tote the drawers upstairs. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It ain't too heavy.
It is.
No, you need. That's why you gotta.
I'm not a man.
Listen, what I'm saying
I'm
is,
not a man.
Hold on, listen. Your Uncle Bruce know that. Okay, I know that. All right, but anybody that's looking at a dyke or a stud, you know what they're gonna say? She want to be a man. She want to act like a man. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay, but so at the end, so what that means is that the help that a woman would get that's not a stud, a regular woman, the help that she would get, you're not gonna get that. Do you understand what I'm telling you? So it's gonna be times where you're gonna have to do man shit. So by you being my niece,
I'm not listening.
Yo, that was some real shit. That was some real fucking shit and some real fucking love you showed her. You can't become a full-on stud and present yourself as the man in your relationships, but then say when something's heavy, holla, I'm not a man, and expect people to give a fuck. We might get into that later of how a lot of studs are realizing that being the man in a relationship ain't as sweet as it look. Cause if you the man in a relationship, you the stud. When something heavy, they gonna look at you. When the trash needs to take out, they gonna look at you. When the pickle jar or the need to be open, or the spaghetti sauce jar, they gonna look at you, even though you a woman with woman strength and or the hand strength of a woman, and that pickle jar is a struggle to you too. Straight up. Bringing in the groceries, they looking at you. But like Unc was saying, that's the life you chose. You choose to be a stud, present yourself as a stud, understand that people not gonna be leaning into or accepting or looking at you as for identifying in your femininity. They're going to assist you and treat you with the role and identity, unfortunately, that you chose, because it is what it is. Let's run back this nugget of wisdom one more time, because I just feel it's a real life lesson out there.
You gotta take the drawers out.
I'm not taking no drawers out. We not. What you trying to take drawers out for?
Because it make it lighter.
No, that we still
heavy.
gonna have to tote the drawers upstairs. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It ain't too heavy.
It is.
No, you need. That's why you gotta.
I'm not a man.
Listen, what I'm saying
I'm
is.
not a man.
Hold on. Listen. Your Uncle Bruce know that. Okay, I know that. All right. But anybody that's looking at a dyke or a stud, you know what they gonna say? She want to be a man. She want to act like a man. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay. But so at the end, so what that means is that the help that a woman would get that's not a stud, a regular woman, the help that she would get, you're not gonna get that. Do you understand what I'm telling you? So it's gonna be times where you're gonna have to do man shit. So by you being my niece,
Bruce, I'm not listening. You gotta take the drawers.
Salute to Uncle Bruce, man. Salute to Uncle Bruce. He's a motherfucking real one. That's what wisdom, that's what love, that's what it looked like. Sometimes you got to say things and tell people hard truth, uncomfortable things that they might not want to hear. You might have to tell people things they don't want to hear. Now, I found another unk, right? Salute to the unks out there, man. This OG, another OG with some words of wisdom, nephews, that you really need to listen to. Now, it's clear that English ain't his first language, but they got subtitles up. And because I live in foreign countries, I can understand him anyway. But check it out, yo. This guy's spitting nothing but hot fire.
For me, I never fight for the love. The love come to me. I don't want to fight for the love.
You don't think love is worth fighting for?
For me, I never fight for the love. The love come to me. I don't want to fight for the love.
You don't think love is worth fighting for?
Somebody they fight. Like some guy, like two guys fight for one girl. I know. I say if you want it, you can have it. I don't need that. If people love me, they come to me.
What if you already love someone and then someone else is trying to take the person you love?
If the one I love, okay, with that one, let her go. So what? Hey, you cannot hold her. You cannot hold her heart. Only voluntarily.
That's right.
If she love you, she never go with nobody. Right?
That's right.
So, for me, I don't fight for love. The love come to me.
That's right. So you don't chase it, you attract it.
I don't chase it. For what? I don't fight either.
So you're a lover, not a fighter.
Huh?
You're a lover, not a fighter.
If they want to take it. But like the one really love me, they never go.
You never bullshit around.
Yeah. It's better than you stay with somebody don't love you.
Mm-hmm.
Let them go. Don't tie them back. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot hold their heart. That is voluntarily. If they love you, they stay. If they don't love you, no matter what you do, they need to find a way to go.
Yes.
You know, no matter how good you are, they still talk shit about you. If they love you, you shitty, they still good. They like that. They say I like it like that. Who cares? They like it like that, right? For me,
Salute to Unc. That motherfucker was cooking. Cooking. The fucking fire turned up to the max. Everything sizzling and seasoned well. That motherfucking brother is cooking. Listen, nephews. Listen. If you don't listen to shit I say, if you don't take anything from anything I ever said on any show, fully absorb and comprehend what this OG right here has fucking said. Don't be out here fighting for love. I just said it earlier. If a woman really like you, her main goal is to eliminate as many obstacles as possible for you to get to her. When a woman like you, she's gonna be accessible, easy to catch up with, easy to hang with, easy to smack, easy to everything. She's going to make it the road to her as direct and short as fucking possible. There is no fight to be fought. There is no fight to be fought when a woman fucks with you. Straight up. You need to fight for this love. Fuck that. Fuck that. Salute to Unc, man. So next up, in this diabolical motherfucking hump day, we got, it says, Jesus couldn't save these women. I don't know what this woman was going to say. I put it here for some reason. I'll be dropping things in my back file so I can talk about later and forget what the fuck they about. So maybe he exaggerating. We about to find out together.
A girl's having a baby, right? A girl's having a baby, right?
Yeah.
She deliberately lies about who the father is. Should she go to jail?
Should she go to jail?
For lying?
Hell no, but
Hell
he should get some compensation and be paid and did some shit to take care of the motherfucking baby.
Is she tripping? Yeah, nonsense.
Hell, what the fuck she going to jail for?
She fucking lied.
Okay, maybe she didn't know.
No, I just said she deliberately lied about who the father is.
Should she go to jail?
Yeah.
No. The fuck? Jail ain't for everybody.
She scammed the nigga.
She didn't really, cause nigga, you still fucked her at the end of the day.
A girl's having a baby, right?
Yeah.
She
Emotional damage. Oh my God. How many brain cells did I just lose? Oh my God. I can't. Her logic, her reasoning was so flawed and non-existent that it's almost hard to combat that shit because there's nothing there. Let me see. Basically, to sum it up, she's saying if the woman deliberately lie about having a kid from a dude, and she knew the one his, get some money out on it, to money off him because of it, it's no harm, no foul, because at the end of the day, he still got some of that already been fucked pussy. When women say stuff like this, fellas, I need y'all to understand, it says a lot about what they think of men. A lot of these women want men, they want relationships, but in general, they don't like men. They hate men. They have disdain for men. They think really lowly of man. Now I get it. A lot of times, people be like, well, y'all don't like women. Y'all just want them for sex. That's really not the case with men. A lot of men don't find women as interesting as they think they are, as fun to be around, as entertaining as they think they are, but they don't dislike them. They don't have disdain for them. It's just that they understand they not finna sit up and stare up in a woman's face and do all the shit she like and stuff, because a lot of women are boring. Women like to when they can't get their way, they like to attack men. And one of the most basic attacks they do is on their sexuality, right? Because that's all they got, and it's fucking hilarious. So they come up with these terms like homosocial, and they throw homo in front of it because homo in front of homosexual, and they try to say stuff like men out there that only like women for sex, but they find more fun and enjoyable when they hang with men. If not to my understanding, girl night, ladies night, girl trips, women do more going out to dinner every weekend, blah blah blah, going to brunch with their homegirls, be the highlight of a whole lot of women's week. So because they do that, is that homosocial? I hate to say it. The simple thing is, you're gonna enjoy hanging out in ways like that more with somebody of the same sex, because 9 times out of 10 you have more in common. It's nothing homosocial, nothing about it. You like spending time and hang with people you're more compatible with. If you don't have nothing, if a man only want to be around you when there's some fucking going on, it's not the man that's the problem. It's you that's the problem. You need to figure out a way to show that man that you have something to offer more than sex. If you ain't got no personality, if you boring, all you want to do is sit around and watch boring shows, talk about boring things, of course that man is gonna go hang with his homie, talk about sports, play some Madden, drink some beers, talk about movies, talk about anime, talk about sometimes bitches and hoes. Now, not saying you can't find some common ground where you can hang with your woman, y'all can watch certain movies, y'all can watch certain shows, you can have certain conversation. But anybody know that going on a trip to Vegas with your woman and going with 3 of your best homeboys are 2 different trips. One's just gonna be funner than the other. And for the women, going with her man or going with 2 of her homegirls is probably gonna be funner with her homegirls. That doesn't mean that the man wants to fuck his home. They try to turn that shit sus. If you have more fun talking and hanging with your homies, if you want to talk and play games and chill with your homies more than you chill with your girl, they try to turn that into some homosexual, homoerotic shit, when the reality is, bitch, you born. And then people will, if she boring, why you with her? Because, motherfucker, she has the vagina. Cause she pretty, cause she fine, cause she's not a bad person. She just boring. I actually love her. There are things I enjoy doing with her outside of sex, but at the same time, we don't have a lot of interest in common. And honestly, a man ain't supposed to have everything in common with their woman. It's the yin and yang effect. If you and your woman like all the same shit, it's gonna be like two fucking women dating. That's bitch on bitch action. That's a lesbian relationship. That's a fact. Marcus says, I don't mind telling my lady, hey, stay back, I'm going with the boys, and she respects it. She even likes me going out with the bros. And she holds the home down. She's a good woman. Facts. That's a good woman and a secure woman. Me and my wife, we talk very openly and direct. She know that I think she boring. She know that I think a lot of the stuff she watch on TV is boring. She tells me a lot of the stuff I watch is boring. She don't like the little cheesy horror movies I watch. She don't like the action movies I watch. She don't like the kind of audiobooks I listen to. Can we find nice? We gotta find hybrid movies for us to watch together. And sometimes, you know, like a action comedy, a romantic comedy. See, she can watch a straight romantic drama. I can't watch that. I can watch a goofy comedy. She can't really watch some of those. Though a romantic comedy, we can watch that together. It's some things I can sit there and watch with her because I enjoy her company and presence. So I sit there sometime and watch HDTV, the ID channel. She like all those slow, boring ass cold case shows and you know, unsolved murders, documentaries, and all that shit. I don't even like fucking documentaries. Straight up. Like me and my daughter got my wife to come watch the Dan movie. It's an anime. It calls out Dan. It's wild as fuck. And she was in there and she watched it. She was like, man, whatever. Me and my daughter went to see Demon Slayer, the latest Demon Slayer movie, because my daughter 10, but she's like fucking anime. Matter of fact, we're going to a comic book convention at the first week of October. Got to finish up my cosplay and finish up hers, putting things together. Mine's pretty much done. Might show y'all at some point. But yeah, well, she didn't even want to come see that Demon Slayer, and it's okay. I respect that. You know, I'm pretty sure she had more fun gossiping and yapping when she go to brunch with her friends than with me. See, men don't have to be included in every aspect of their woman life. Most men are okay with their woman enjoying something or having fun without him being a part of it. Often, a lot of women, if you having fun or laughing or enjoying something that they not contributing to, they start getting in their feelings about it and being bothered about it. And that's why a lot of this weird shit come on in these weird statements. Look at you, all you do is play man with your little boyfriends. Bitch, I like games. They like games. They're good at the game. Who the hell's we both like sports. Who the fuck am I gonna play with? Bitch, you gonna get on the sticks and get beat 37-0 every time? You don't even like playing this shit. But yeah, that's enough of that goofiness. Y'all get the gist of it. Just a bunch of basic sign language and insecurities and things of that nature. It's fucking hilarious. So this video is titled Bare Minimum versus Princess Treatment. I laugh at this shit. I laugh at 30 plus women hollering about princess treatment. I'm sitting there like, I'm not your daddy. Your daddy might have called you the little princess. What is princess treatment? How the fuck is you a princess? Was your daddy a king? Was your mama a queen? Where is the fucking where is the land? Where is the castle? Where is that nature? Let's just see what she's talking about. Let's give this sister a chance. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a bunch of craziness.
Bare minimum or princess treatment? Buying her flowers, bare minimum. Buying her jewelry like a Rolex, princess treatment. Picking her up from work, dropping her off to work, bare minimum. Paying for the first few dates, bare minimum. Never letting her pay for any dates ever, princess treatment. Paying to get her nails done, bare minimum. Paying to get her nose fixed, princess treatment.
What women call princess treatment sounds like broke bitch treatment. Sounds like parasite treatment. Sounds like low self-esteem, loser behavior. Sounds like buying a bitch affection. That shit was so weird. I didn't even want to finish listening to it. But it did spark something in my mind that I want to talk about. But before we get to that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. It doesn't cost you a penny, a nickel, or a dime, and it's 100% free. But if you want to support the channel, the cash app's right there, $Humpday streaming. Anything from $1 on up would be greatly appreciated and go directly into funding the channel for the various apps and software that I use as I struggle stream to you today, because be struggle streaming. But I'm okay with that because it's fun when I do it. When I get tired of doing it, I just get up out of here. Once I'm tired or, got other shit to do, I'm out because my bills are paid. My bills are paid. At the same time, everyone likes feeling appreciated and supported for their time, energy, and effort, because it makes you, it motivates you to continue on, to upgrade things and things of that nature. So yeah, cash outs right there. But the like, subscribe, and comment and sharing actually would be appreciated more for me, to be honest. Then some funds, because I really need to get these watch hours up and get back in the algorithm on this particular channel, because I stepped away from it for a couple of years and lost all my motion. The sub's still there, but the motion is gone, especially since the channel been revamped, the name been changed, the style of content getting changed and everything. So a lot of the subs I had before, they came from one thing, they're not getting that thing no more, so they ain't watching as much. But we slowly can build back up, hopefully, and so get me out there, and it'd be greatly appreciated. Okay. Oh, I know what I was about to say. Where this chick was what was she talking about? Oh yeah, the princess treatment and all that shit. Again, the need for princess treatment and all that is specifically for men that she don't like, because when they like you ain't gotta do no damn princess treatment. When they like you down there ain't even gotta be nice to them. When they like you can pretty much treat them like shit. Princess treatment is reserved for the guys that have to pay the ugly tax, right? And you're probably sitting there like, what the fuck? It's the ugly tax. Well, if you don't know, I am an author. I wrote a book that I pushed out on my previous channel before I switched back over here. And that book is called Truth and Reality Undefeated, The Gender War, where I got into some things and some truths about this gender war thing and what's going on in the world. But before we get to that, I need to take a brief intermission and go use the restroom. So as I leave, we are going to leave you all with a little bit of I'm gonna leave y'all with some of this AI music real quick that I tested out, and I'm just gonna go take a quick pee break. So just vibe out to the little bullshit AI music. AI be trying, man. They be trying. Shit be sometimes trash. They be trying.
Yeah, be streaming in the. Yeah, be streaming in the building. Chat going wild, drop that hot building. Slide into the stream, chat hitting pole champ at the door. Be stream got the ticks you can't ignore. From gaming to politics, we go from A to Z. The base get hyped, raise squads locking in for free. Mods keep it clean when the trolls start to creep. Clip that moment when the truth make them weak. We talk tech, we talk light, talk law in the chat. LFG on that raid, we bring the answers in the facts. Super chats, pop it, emotes on the right. GG to the haters, but we keep the vibe tight. From late night grind to the sunrise, when Teen Unc run the chat like a South State machine. We stay streaming, keep it live and lit. Be stream, watch the combo get thick. Diverse topics, no cap, we diving deep. Stimulate talk, we never put you to sleep. We stay streaming, chat hype non-stop. Move that beat, let the clip drop. From dawn to dusk, we running the scene. Be streaming, you know what I mean. 4 in, chat still locked on the screen. We breaking myths, spilling tea on the mainstream. Keep it 100, no filter on the mic. Talking crypto, health hacks, shoot must-tier strikes.
viewers ask questions, child's play the deep space. We got philosophers to chat, bringing that brainy embrace. Stimulation station, every convo elevate. We roast, we toast, drop wisdom that resonates. Hosting opinion battles, watch subs take a stand. Be streaming laser law down in his land. Vibe so southern, slow draw with the heat. Bass so heavy it vibrates every seat. We stay streaming, keep it live and lit. Be streaming, watch the convo get thick. Diverse topics, no cap, we diving deep. Stimulate talk, we never put you to sleep. We stay streaming, chat hype non-stop. Move that beat, let the clip drop from dawn to dusk. We running the scene. Be streaming, you know what I mean.
All right, welcome back. Sorry about that. Just had to go, you know. Relieving myself real quick. So where was I? Oh yeah. We were talking about how women act when they don't like you. And I was referencing my book. I'll be right back again. Do I have to go? Is it in here? Here we go. Truth and Reality Undefeated, the Gender War. This the cover. In this book, we have a chapter called The Ugly Tax. It's in reference to that princess treatment shit and that whole I don't do coffee dates, that whole I don't do Cheesecake Factory, that whole all that kind of shit that they say. It all falls in line with the ugly tax. By the way, my book, Truth and Reality Undefeated, is available on Amazon. You can find it in audiobook format, Kindle. You can read it on your Kindle digitally, or you can get the paperback copy like this. So you like to feel the book in your hand, you get that. If you like to read on your tablets or your phones, you can get the Kindle version. And if you like to listen to stuff while you're commuting, you can get it that way. It's very affordable. The one that costs the most is the paperback, and it's $9.99. The Kindle one is like $2.99. The audiobook is like $3.99. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get it for free or some shit like that, and I'll get comp whatever way how they do it. But anyway, chapter 12 is the ugly tax, and we're gonna see if we can get that primed up to play, so you can get a little feel for the book. I think chapter 12, the ugly tax. Yep. So let's pull this up as display. Again, the book, just go on Amazon or just type in Truth and Reality Undefeated, the Gender War. Type it in just like that, and the book will come up. And yeah, I heard great, I got friends and associates that are very honest with me, and overall the reviews were positive. Let's check out this chapter 12, the ugly tax, because it's referencing this last bullshit video that we taught, where this princess treatment, Buying flowers is bare minimum. Paying my bills is princess treatment, all that kind of weird shit. You someone I just met, woman. Buying flowers, if buying flowers is bare minimum to a woman, she simply don't like your ass because they have fuck guys that haven't bought them any fucking thing. But let's get to the chapter, yo. Chapter 12 in the book, Truth and Reality Undefeated the Gender War. As you see in this gender war, the real victims are the children. That's what this image represents. But let's get to it. Chapter 12. It's your free chapter for you guys. The book has 17 chapters. We're going to check out chapter 12 today. Chapter 12, The Ugly Tax. In the world of Chapter 12, The Ugly Tax. In the world of modern dating, not all attention is created equal, and neither is the cost. One concept that brings clarity to a reoccurring but rarely named experience is something I call the ugly tax. The ugly tax is a price a man has to pay when a woman isn't truly into him but continues to entertain his presence for some form of benefit. This tax compensates for her lack of physical or emotional attraction by attaching value in the form of resources, dates, gifts, or even direct cash transfers. Unlike traditional dating expectations, where mutual interest drives investment, the ugly tax is one-sided. It exists specifically in situations where a woman has to justify why she's spending time with a man she otherwise wouldn't be intimate with. That justification? Your wallet, your time, or your generosity. Forms of the ugly tax. Dates. If a woman isn't attracted to you, but still agrees to go out, the quality, number, and cost of the date she expects will rise. She needs something to make the time worth it. For one man, intimacy may happen after a $10 coffee date. For another, it might take 5 lavish dinners. And even then, nothing is guaranteed. Gifts. Jewelry, handbags, surprise deliveries, or expensive items can become expected tributes to keep a woman interested, even marginally. These gifts are less about appreciation and more about compensation. Direct cash transfers, sometimes masked as help with bills, gas money, or I need a little something. These payments aren't rooted in emotional intimacy, but in transactional maintenance. In short, she's being paid to tolerate the interaction. Every man's tax is different. It's important to note that the ugly tax is not universal. It varies from woman to woman and even relationship to relationship. A man who must pay a 3-day ugly tax with one woman may be required to pay a 5-date version with another. The tax is subjective and tied directly to how little attraction or interest the woman feels. Some may argue this behavior is manipulative or exploitative. Others may say it's just the cost of doing business in today's dating economy. But here's the truth. If a woman is genuinely interested in a man, she doesn't need convincing. Attraction drives desire, and desire makes things move quickly. If a woman is truly into you, she'll want to be around you with minimal prompting. You won't have to overperform, overspend, or overstay just to gain proximity. In fact, most women who are genuinely attracted to a man will sleep with him after 0 to 1 date. The men who are forced to do more are usually paying the ugly tax. Fictional examples. To illustrate, take Rodney, a 34-year-old mechanic from Atlanta. Rodney met a woman named Tasha at a lounge and began courting her immediately. Over the course of 2 months, he took her on 6 upscale dates, bought her concert tickets, and paid for her car note once when she claimed she was short on cash. Despite the investment, intimacy never came. When Rodney asked where the relationship was headed, Tasha replied, "I'm just enjoying your company." Realizing he'd been placed in the ugly tax category, Rodney pulled back and began reassessing his dating strategy. Then there's Marquise, a soft spoken IT consultant from Houston who went on a date with a woman named Keisha he met through friends. Keisha wasn't attracted to Marquise, but agreed to the date anyway. After he spent $250 on dinner and drinks, she told her homegirl, "He's not really my type, but he's generous." Keisha continued entertaining Marquise for 3 more dates, each more expensive than the last, until she suddenly ghosted him. Contrast that with Troy, a 28-year-old fitness trainer. When he met Danielle at the gym, she showed immediate interest. They had coffee once and ended up spending the weekend together shortly after. No expensive dinners, no cash apps, no games. Danielle liked him. And because the attraction was mutual, no ugly tax was necessary. These stories highlight the silent cost men pay when they ignore the signs of low interest. The ugly tax is real and it's costing men their money, time, and dignity. Yo, so that was just a little chapter 12 from my book, Truth and Reality Undefeated, available on Amazon in all formats, Kindle, audiobook, and paperback. So however you choose to consume your literature, you can find that book. 17 chapters. That was just chapter 12. If you like that chapter, you're gonna like the rest because the logic is there, the realness is there, the transparency is there, the truthfulness is there, and help a brother out. HBO special again, put it in on Amazon. It's very inexpensive, and I think it's worth the couple dollars you'll pay to get it, and it'd be greatly appreciated. I got more books coming soon, even working on a sci-fi fantasy book that has nothing to do with anything of the real world per se. And no, like I said, I got Truth and Reality Undefeated the Gender War. I do feel I am going to do Truth and Reality Undefeated the Race War. And Truth and Reality Undefeated the Financial War or the Socio-Economic War, however I name it. But this Truth and Reality Undefeated War thing is playing out as a trilogy. So the other ones will be coming soon. But please, any support would be greatly appreciated. But I think periodically throughout my shows, as time go, I will play a chapter if it references what I'm talking about. With that said, though, I think I'm going to get on about it here, coming up on the 2-hour mark, pretty much. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share before you go. Again, Truth and Reality Undefeated on Amazon. Typing in just like that, Truth and Reality Undefeated the Gender War. Cash App's down there. Shout out to the Replay Gang. Cash App is open 24/7. When Replay Gang, we get to this part about the book. Don't forget to check it out. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. With that said, this been your boy Unc B streaming. Unc been struggle streaming. And now, I guess Unc B's out. Type shit.